Catherine.
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is to think of this period as the off. Spring is here.
Ew. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after an...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Woo! Sucrose? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything...
Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival Special Ambassador. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude.
Nice one! So how did they decide who to...
They spawn an empty bottle donated by Angel Share inside a circle with all... I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it... The thing is, I'm not... Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way...
Sounds fascinating! Are you gonna use the...
Yes! I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable...
Darn, no.
Actually, I can't say for sure until I have more tests. Anyway, I'm...
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's... Just treat Paimon to a sweet... Hey, come on! So...
No, joy isn't measured in those terms. Let me put it this way. Have you ever... In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount... For example, in my... Similarly...
Oh, Paimon! Long story short... Oh, that's pretty...
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. Really? You have a plan?
Well, if he's in, then Paimon... But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet... Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure. Be right back.
Wait! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt? Let's go say hi! Kale! Hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something...
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. If you can do these things, you may light the lantern.
And what does these things...
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked the lady who owns the store about it. Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but... Oh, it was called The Boar Princess. That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all. Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Avonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest. Hello.
Hi.
awkward fast. They're both so shy. So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings? Okay, so what do you think the blessing?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation, with no other information on hand or prior research to compare against.
Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well, yes. I mean, if possible.
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a... Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already. That's very kind of you. But if you know... Kale! I know that voice. It's...
You made good time, huh? Way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you made them on stat before? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here. So ever since my Alizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Thanks. If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead. Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now? I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
You all right there, Kale? You look... I'm just feeling a little shy today. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. And I've only met Sucrose so far. I'm already struggling to make call. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much... it's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu Viastra. No.
Tighnari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tighnari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tighnari. Pleased to meet you.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tighnari, sir. Yep, he's extremely... And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and two especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose! What were you saying about you having a teacher? I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now?
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd...
What new identity?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tighnari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was very much so.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a target?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact, adding the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure.
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the... I understand you're looking to make an antidote for... If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation, but Before that, I invite...
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your... Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable,
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. That's why it's called tagging along?
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents!
I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be mixed.
Great. Then it's Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two.
Sarah, can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else? Okay, yeah, that'll be all. Yay! You're the best person in the whole... Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame. No need to worry about that. Paimon...
All right, just a moment.
Whoa. If that was a windbloom treat, then Paimon was...
All right. Looks like we're all here.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we... Kale put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. I didn't do much of...
Thanks. It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught...
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this...
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform as far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned. Small lampgrass?
That's right. I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauces, here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the fore...
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tighnari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs.
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your head was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd maybe snacked on too many local ground. No? Not funny? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of a process of getting to know Sino. On the bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaijun peaches, that would make us sit Paimon peachy in no time or... Hey! Not you two!
I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet.
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually...
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now...
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like...
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscious. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's... I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom, as a token of my heartfelt gratitude.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a... There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly.
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Just sometimes...
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation. And this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning of...
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kaltz for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Kaltz was a Mondstadter, so I...
House?
You mean, he's a friend?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Kaltz.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe...
Oh, here it comes!
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels...
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to...
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All of our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, your passion for this game is...
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me...
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something...
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece. Even if I do say so.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious...
My jokes? You like...
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is...
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just...
Good thing Kainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle, and giving Kale the chance to
Oh, yeah! She's the one who...
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But as much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
Alright, we'll help out!
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think... Alright, let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got... We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh?
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants.
Perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these
Found you!
Waduh.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about...
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say... We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great!
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf guard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon knows you pretty well. Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it, tone-deaf bard, drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, Mr.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing...
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are also... I happen to know where this lantern... Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you.
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken minstrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for...
A flower that is not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news.
Let's have the...
Huh? Really? Almost. Oh, all right then. Basically, we went to the wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news. Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his...
It's fine. Now, back to the other issue I've been mulling over. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated... So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to... But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category...
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already...
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the Windbloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, the Windbloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. In which case, the Windbloom doesn't exist in reality. I've made a note. Okay,
Yay! Paimon was actually useful!
I'll need some time to prepare.
Sure thing! In the meantime, but, since we're really going for this...
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. Alright, thanks so much.